I'm Mary Claire Kelly.
And I'm Quintera Berry.
This is WTHS for Friday, February 21st. Here are this week's top stories. Spring is springing, and that means that a new tennis season is just around the corner. Coach Laurie Bishop and her team look forward to yet another successful campaign on the courts. Their after-school practices have started at Rob Joyner Park.
Coach Bishop and some of her players spoke to us about their team's goals.
Prior to the start of the season next week, Coach Bishop has begun putting players into certain positions.
Our expectations, mine and the team's, are to win state as a team. We're definitely working hard to do that, and I think that we have a real shot this year. Well, right now we're trying to get our doubles paired up and try to figure out who works best together. Our girls are actually playing some singles matches right now so that we can figure out, we have a few open spots right now that we're trying to fill, so hopefully we'll have some girls step up and then we can start pairing them up and seeing who plays really well together.
As a sophomore, Andrew Hildenbrand tells us how he's adjusting to the new changes for the upcoming season.
Last year, we lost a couple seniors. I lost my doubles partner, and we lost quite a few starters. So this year, the girls are young and new, so they're going to have to do a little improving. But I think this year we'll do good at state, and that we should go pretty far.
The upcoming season hopefully holds good things for Tupelo tennis. We didn't lose many players last year, and we gained some really good ones. So I think Tupelo has a good chance of going farther this year than in the couple past years. I think this year's team cares more. We have a lot of young talent, like I said earlier, and I think that this year we care more, and because of the bubble that we have now, we have more practice time than we did at the beginning of last season. So I think that helps a lot.
The bubble, it's pretty helpful because when it rains or when it's cold right now, you can just go inside. It's 65 degrees in there. It's regular tennis playing weather.
Tennis possesses a unique quality in that its playoff system is unlike most sports.
So there's two separate kind of playoffs. There's an individual district tournament, and that determines who gets to go and play as an individual, just like boys singles or boys doubles. And so you can win state as an individual, or you can win as a team, and the team format is just like any other sport where you go through first, second round, and you win north half and then play for the state.
We should go pretty far. Definitely a state contender. As far as the guys go, we like I said, we're stacked, and the girls really are coming together.
Be sure to keep up with Tupelo tennis as they travel to Jackson next week to face Madison Central and Ocean Springs. Hayden Buckley, WTHS News.
Hello, I'm amateur meteorologist Kyle Hallman. Here's a look at your forecast for next week. Today, very sunny outside, 61 degrees, beautiful day all around. Great to break out the old beach shirt out of the back of the closet. As we move into your weekend, 60s to mid-50s, partly cloudy outside, but still great to get outside and maybe get a round of golf in. And speaking of golf, Tupelo kicks off their season opener against Baldwin High School at Natchez Trace Golf Club on Monday, so be sure to tune in for that. Tuesday through Thursday, things could get a little bit chillier. May start to experience some of that inclement weather that we've been having, but still should be okay. But as we get into your Friday, we could experience some freezing rain and maybe even snow flurries that should get parents and teachers around the district very excited. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kyle Hallman. Back to you in the studio.
Basketball and bowling will know more about their seasons after this week. Last week, our bowling teams captured Class II North Regional titles in Philadelphia. Tuesday, boys and girls basketball won division tournament games to move them into the finals tonight at 6 and 7:30.
Let's take a closer look.
It was a put-out game. Hernando's put-out game, and we were extremely excited to get a win. You know, Hernando is a really good team. They've gave us a lot of problems this year, and we were just able to come out and do what we needed to do to move on. We didn't want to be put out that early in the season. We want to keep our season going, so we were fortunate enough to get out there and do the things we needed to do to win. This is not a put-out game. We'll get to play either at home or on the road, depending on whether we lose or win. So we've lost the last 2 years, and we've had to go on the road, and we didn't capture the tournament championship. Tonight we'll look at getting that tournament championship and hopefully bring home you know, something we haven't done in the last couple of years.
Tuesday night game was a very hotly contested contest. We played against South Panola, who we've played 3 times this season. Fortunately, our guys were able to stand up to the challenge. South Panola is also the team that put us out last year, so it created a really nice atmosphere. Grenada are always tough, you know, and they've always been tough over the years. They were seeded #1 in this tournament. We beat them here at our place. They beat us at their place and beat us pretty good over there. We think that we're ready for the challenge. This game determines who gets to play at home or who gets to go on the road and play for the next play-in game. So we're excited about it, and we're hoping the Wave can prevail.
What will it mean for THS basketball if you do win this Friday?
It would mean that if we win, we'll play at home again, and that will give us the opportunity to get into the North Half tournament, which the next game is kind of perceived as the entry to the North Half tournament. And if we can get it at home, we will play against one of the teams from District 1. And I think if we're at home, we got a better chance of winning than if we have to go on the road to them.
Be sure to join us next week as we take a closer look at THS. As always, thanks for tuning in to WTHS.